Hello, this is a tutorial for the daughter's makeup. You are going to have a pale face with a little bit of a darker eyes around, darker around the eyes. I selected a Revlon light shade. I was guessing that it's probably gonna be pale enough. I already tested a similar product on me, so I will show how to do it. I will show you two versions of how you can apply the shadow on the eyes, and it could be your choice. The one version will be with the eyeshadow primer and the eyeshadow. The other version will be from the Ben Nye color wheel. You don't have the same one, but similar enough. So I will start with the eyes, and hopefully I see without my glasses. You can use your fingertips for the eyeshadow primer application, or a brush, and you apply it for the whole eyelid, and I put on the bottom as well. I like to do the eyeshadow first because sometimes when you apply it, it will flake on the primer, the foundation, and it will be dark everywhere. So you see, I'm not really putting too much thought, just generally speaking, putting it on the eyelid, because the idea is not a beauty makeup, a bedroom smoky eye. It's more like a bit of a hello look. And I'm going under the eyes as well. Okay. So this could be a version. The other one, again, I will show you how to do it with a brush this time and use it from the color wheel. The color shouldn't be too dark, so in this case I'm going to apply this lighter gray. I'm not going up all the way to the eyelid, but sort of like on the crease area. Makeup needs to be tested and practiced and tried, both in ways of application and what it looks like on stage. So the depth, like how dark something is, can be only decided once it's under the lights. I usually use a palette paper. You can buy it in our store, but you can use a empty CD case or a paper plate or anything. I like to use a paper, some sort of palette. So I put my makeup on the palette. You know, try to sparing, so use as much as you want or as little. You can use a primer if you like, foundation, so on and so forth. So once you have that, you get your foundation. I like to use a sponge, and in this case I will be a bit heavier handed, so the paler effect will come through. Now be mindful of your wardrobe. I think your necks will show a little bit, so definitely carry down the makeup, the neck. If the opening is very big, then on your chest as well. In this case, I'm just going to assume that you'll be able to figure that out and make a good judgment on that. And of course, you go all the way into the hairline. Or, I mean, you don't want to have like a line between the hair and the skin. So, you know, use your eyes and brains. My foundation looks a bit too olive on my skin tone. This is a tutorial on application. So the color shift is, I notice, I don't think it's great, but it's also not the point. The point is that how to apply the product on your face. And you know, areas, make sure that your nose is well covered. Sometimes after makeup you might eat or have to blow your nose. So check in a mirror and reapply if it's necessary. So the general look is here, you know, very simple. Now this is a cream makeup, And the way you set it, you have loose powder. I just have it in this bottle, but you know, it comes in different ways. And for this, you can use a medium large brush, something like this, and quite deliberately you apply it into the makeup until it's completely dry. So once you touch it, you can even use a Kleenex to see if it sticks to it. If it sticks to it, it's not dry enough. Also, in some cases, it's not necessary for everybody, but some people like to use the Ben Nye Final Seal, and that you apply with a spray bottle. I put makeup on my lips on purpose, so you know you have this sort of hello deadly look, sort of a little bit paler, and you can also do a little bit of like a purplish color. So now I'm going back on the color wheel and mix a burgundy and a blue color to achieve a purplish tone, but my brush is, oh, this is a clean brush, okay. So I'm mixing these two just ever so lightly. And it won't read like a purple, but it's nice to know that that's what it is. In fact, it could be a bit more bluer. And I'm going to mix a little bit of foundation in. Now this is good. Okay, so we don't have the same exact product, that's how you have to try, but in this case the blue mixed with the foundation worked best. And remember, it's not a beauty makeup, so don't try to do a line or a full lips. I would just try to color the flesh of the lips, not to shape it. So this is probably the look for the daughters. And there we go, stop. Nem vettem fel, vagy felvettem.